Yo, check this out. Today we're watching the scariest scientific facts ever. Look at the thumbnail, bro. What the hell is a China's wet bulb, bro? I hate China.
Tongue eating, I don't even know what that is. That just looks so scary.
All right, I got Molly. We're about to watch the scariest scientific facts ever.
Try not to pee your pants challenge. Let's go.
After decapitation,
here's the first one.
The decapitated head remains conscious for a really brief
did
moment,
know that,
potentially
actually.
allowing
Really?
the person to see his.
Wait, what?
Yeah, after you get decapitated, you can still like see everything and like
What?
feel everything.
For like
Actually,
how long?
Maybe not feel, but you can still see and you're conscious.
Just for like a few seconds?
I think it's like 5 minutes.
Dude, that's
a
crazy.
long
You
time.
trying to decapitate me?
Pre-ground coffee may contain cockroaches, as an FDA study showed that up to 10% of green coffee beans become
Ugh.
infested with
Green?
roaches and other insects. They're unable to get processed completely, so they just get roasted up with the beans.
So, that's why I don't drink coffee. Coffee is disgusting. Coffee is bad for you. Okay, let's see what the next one is. Number
Just
3.
completely. More than half of the cells in your body are not human, but are microbial cells like bacteria, viruses, fungi, and other microbes.
What?
These
We have
Dude.
viruses in our own bodies.
I'm a freaking fungi?
Infertility
number 4.
is more common than people normally think. For example, 10 to 20% of pregnancies end up in a miscarriage, which is pretty high. Our solar system is filled with space junk. Thousands of dead satellites,
Space
spent
junk?
rocket stages, and fragments orbit the Earth. If this debris continues to accumulate, it could lead to Kessler syndrome, where collisions
hell
create
is
more
that?
debris, eventually trapping us on Earth and making space travel impossible.
Yo.
The tongue-eating louse is a crustacean that
Ugh! That's that thing from the thumbnail, the freaking
Ew.
the thing, dude. And it attaches to the tongue. That's the oh my god, that's disgusting.
So how tiny do you think that is? Do you think we'd
well,
be able
that's
to
like
see it?
that's like a fish,
Oh, yeah, that was dumb of me to say.
right? Well, yeah, it's like the fish doesn't look that big, maybe like this big, but it's like the size of like your thumb. Oh my god,
You'd be able
dude!
to feel that.
Attaches to the tongue.
itself to the tongue of a fish and feeds on its blood until the tongue dies and falls.
Oh!
The louse then replaces the tongue, essentially becoming a living prosthetic organ while continuing to feed off the fish. It's
That's
rare,
disgusting.
but a
Okay.
species called sheep nasal botflies
Huh?
can
That's the ugliest fly I've ever seen, bro. What the hell? Kind of looks like my brother.
deposit larvae directly into the nostrils of mammals, humans included. They
Huh?
hover near the nostrils of their host and spray live larvae into the
Ew.
nose,
Dude.
where they develop before exiting.
I know some of y'all snotty nosed kids got this all over you, bro. Go wipe your nose off.
Helium,
Okay,
the
number
thing we
8.
put in balloons and inhale to get a squeaky voice, is also used in
Oh, have you ever done that before?
Mm-hmm.
Like sucked up.
Yeah.
technologies
In
like
MRIs.
but it's so light that Earth's gravity cannot contain it, so we're losing it as time passes.
Oh, that makes sense. Helium just like goes up. Wait, how do they get helium? Where's helium come from? Probably like chipmunks.
It's running out, and when we won't have any left, many technologies will stop working.
Wait,
the
what?
magnetic
So how our technology got helium in it? Okay,
field
number
of
9.
objects usually reverses at regular intervals, and Earth is overdue for the switch. When it happens, we don't know what it will cause, but it's expected that we'll see extreme weather events, that most technology will break and take a while to fix,
Wait,
and that
what?
animals that rely on magnetic fields like birds, fish, bees, and turtles will be so confused that they will either get lost or die.
I don't even know what
Heart
that
muscle
means.
cells don't reproduce much in adults, roughly 1% per year. So when a stressor such as a heart disease kills them, they don't get replaced. It's one of the main reasons patients need heart transplants. Plants take
Whatever
in
that means.
CO2 gas and convert it into carbohydrates. But
Okay.
since CO2 is increasing in the atmosphere due to pollution, plants are producing more and more carbohydrates.
Okay.
The mineral, micronutrient, and protein amounts, however, are not increasing, thus making it necessary for us to consume more carbs to get the necessary nutrients. This might be a
What?
contributing factor to the obesity epidemic.
Oh, okay.
Around 1/3 of the world's population is infected with the parasite Toxoplasma gondii in their brain. And for
Do you
a
think
long
I
time,
have
it's
that?
Talk to Bloody Goblin Guy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wait, if you have it and I don't have it, that means
But recent statistical research shows that it might have an impact on anger
Huh?
and self-unalivement attempts. To
oh.
further research,
Okay, number 13. We're like halfway through.
our
Let's see what
immune
it
system
is.
doesn't recognize our eyes as part of our bodies. And if
Huh?
it somehow starts to know that your eyes are there, they'll begin attacking them, thinking that they're foreign objects. Alzheimer's disease and other neurodegenerative diseases usually start decades before the obvious symptoms start
Wait,
to show
what?
up, meaning that once we see them, it's already too late. The
That's
Yellowstone
why I've heard of people doing like crosswords like every day so that when they're older they don't get like Alzheimer's.
Yeah. Wait, what'd you say? All right, number 15. Let's see.
volcano in the United States erupts
There's a volcano in the freaking United States,
I
bro?
didn't know that.
We're all about to die. Oh my god.
roughly every 600,000 or 700,000
600 or
years, and it's
700,000 years.
overdue. When it erupts, not only will the local area be damaged by massive explosions,
Right.
lava flows that obliterate anything in their path,
Dude, that's
and an
dope. You trying to
ashfall that
move
can
there?
collapse buildings,
No.
suffocate living creatures, and contaminate water supplies. But there will
Ugh.
also be global damages, mainly caused by the ash cloud that would block out the sun, causing a big drop in temperatures called volcanic winter. There is an
Oh.
anomaly in space called
Okay.
the Great Attractor that pulls anything close enough around it towards it. The Milky
What?
Way galaxy and so Earth are also getting attracted by this thing. We have no idea what the thing that is pulling us is, as it's not visible because it lies within the same plane as our own galaxy.
I don't know what the hell he just said.
So we're just like moving constantly?
Makes sense to me.
Used for
Number
so
17.
long that various bacteria strains are evolving to survive them. This will cause
Oh.
normally treatable infections to become deadly in the near future.
Wait, that's
if
crazy.
No other way to kill them is found. While
Wow.
the average person assumes that CPR has a rate of success of around 75%, in reality, it's barely 10. It's why it's the last resort and time
Huh.
is so important. It's said
Oh,
that for
that's
every
sad.
minute between the collapse and the administration of a shock via an AED, the chance of survival drops by 10%.
Damn.
Genetic engineering is a double-edged
next one.
sword, enabling incredible medical progress, but also
Yeah, this is where they can change the freaking DNA of things to make them different.
What?
We can change DNA. Yeah, that's crazy, but let's see what he got to say about it.
humans who are not known for always having the best intentions, the knowledge to hack organisms. It's only a matter of time before the tools and knowledge to create an undetectable, incredibly contagious, and deadly virus are accessible to everyone.
He's on to me. All right, number 20, let's
Are
see.
considered dead ends, where the expansion of the universe between you and them is so
Wait,
great
that's
that
the
you
freaking universe?
They look like balloons.
That is a balloon. That's where they get the helium from.
Oh.
is so great that even if you traveled at light speed, you'd never reach the destination. You also can't go back, as the universe is expanding too fast and your home is receding faster than you can fly to, so you're stuck there. The most powerful
What?
nuclear bomb ever created, the Tsar bomb. It's 3,000
Damn, that thing is huge, bro. Oh my god. You don't even need to explode it. Just drop it somewhere and it'll freaking
Yeah.
kill everybody.
times more powerful than the original nuclear bombs, and its power is 10 times that of every single munition used in World War II combined,
Oh my
including
god.
the 2 nuclear bombs. When tested on a remote island, they saw that the shockwave from the blast circled the globe 9 times.
Do you think we felt it?
We had to have, right?
Probably like a gust of wind, but it was actually probably
It
that.
circled the globe, the whole globe,
Yeah.
9 times. So the
We
first one
definitely-
was big.
Yeah.
Probably caused earthquakes or something, bro. No, when you kept saying that I farted last week, but I didn't, it was actually a shockwave. Yeah. All right, next one, number 22.
Hypothesis says that we haven't been in contact with other alien species because they've been hiding from each other, remaining silent to survive. If
What?
aliens are intelligent enough to have the technology,
They do got
to
a freaking
contact us,
job.
they likely also have the technology to destroy us.
Huh.
Researchers have found viruses in the Arctic permafrost that have remained frozen for tens of thousands of years and have
Whoa.
never been in contact with humans. For this
Oh.
exact reason, if the permafrost started melting and released these viruses into the world, we'd have no immunity to it, potentially
Oh.
becoming
That's
deadly.
kind of scary.
There's a solar event known as a coronal mass
Okay, 24.
ejection that basically
Corona. Wait. Coronavirus
potentially
came from the
becoming
sun?
deadly. There's a solar event known as a coronal mass ejection.
Corona mass ejaculation.
Basically consists of a massive burst of radiation able to envelop Earth, acting as an
Oh my
EMP
God.
that disables electronic devices. The last time
Oh,
a big
that-
one
y'all
hit
would be
Earth was when we
screwed.
had telegraph lines,
Oh, you
which
iPad kids.
spontaneously caught fire. If it were to happen now, we'd have just a few days warning, and it would cause planes to shut down,
Only a
vehicles
few
to not start,
days.
and lots
Wow.
of electric devices would stop working if not break, impacting our entire infrastructure for years.
Damn.
Gamma ray bursts
Okay.
are extremely powerful
25.
and bright flashes of very high energy light, being the second most energetic event in the universe after the Big Bang. And in
What?
the event one gets emitted towards us, all life on Earth would be wiped.
No
Whoa.
way.
There is nothing to
Dude,
stop
that's
them.
crazy.
At any moment, a sphere of influence
next.
may spread anywhere without warning,
What?
rewriting the laws of physics and chemistry where it spreads and possibly making life impossible inside it. It
Dude, I didn't know influencers were so smart.
could happen in an atom in your body, in your phone, or in any other place.
That's crazy,
if a
bro.
future engineer is able to create nanobots so small that you can't see them without a microscope, but
Oh,
designed to
that's
build
creepy.
more of themselves using every material around them. Because of
What?
exponential growth, we would be swarmed by them, even if one of them got out, and we wouldn't notice until it's too late. They
What
would pretty
the-
much be impossible to stop, using every material the Earth has to reproduce, creating a gray goo.
Huh?
How would they even create that? If it's so small you can't even see, what kind of tools are you using?
A freaking microscope?
Oh.
prions that is usually folded, and they're especially present in the brain. The problem is that if they misfold into an abnormal shape, it can trigger other normal prions to misfold, setting off a chain reaction. We don't know much about them, and if someone gets them, since they're mostly found in the brain, it will cause death within 2 years. There is no cure.
What?
Humans rely on evaporating sweat to stay cool, but when humidity gets too high, sweat doesn't evaporate. This makes relatively low heat temperatures deadly, like 35 degrees Celsius or 95 degrees Fahrenheit. When those temperatures are reached with 100% humidity, it's called a wet bulb, and by 2050 scientists predict multiple wet bulb events in the North China Plain, where approximately 400 million people live.
Whoa.
Oh my
The
god.
hell? At least it's in China.